So it is Tuesday, what is it, September the 18th. And I am going to go get Samuel. If you see any junk in the back of the car, it's because last week Samuel decides to drive crazy and he totaled his vehicle. Yep. I don't know if you remember, but I commented a few times about his driving. And I did not think it was going to go that far. But let me tell you something. I'm not going to go into details on it. But I can tell you one thing, there is a God, and He does answer prayer. There's very few people that I would tell what all my prayers have been. Well, I won't tell anybody all of my prayers to the Lord, but I'm just here to tell you God answers prayer. So he was speeding, and he was going around a curve, and he overcorrected, went across the road, ran up a tree, and flipped his vehicle. It was still upside down when I got to the scene of the accident. He was outside walking. I'm telling you, if you saw this vehicle and the way it was caved in, you would know it was a miracle he's still alive. So that happened last Tuesday. He went back to work on Monday because they took off for the storm anyway, Thursday and Friday. So he took off Wednesday because he was trying to recoup from the accident that happened Thursday evening. And he was coming back home from work. And then, what was it? So he went back to work on Monday. Yesterday. So here we are back at square one. Once again, he's saving for a vehicle. I'm hoping and praying that he learned his lesson. And the police officers were so nice. Even one of the police officers said, that you need to thank, he said quite a few times, you need to thank the good Lord above that you're still alive, because it is a miracle. That he's just walking. He just had a few scratches and he was very sore. So, pray over your children, because I guess what that lesson is. We had Brittany and Mark and Jaden come for Labor Day weekend. That was lots of fun. They came late Friday evening and stayed until Monday afternoon. So that was a blessing. And let's see what else. We had storm prep. We prepared for the storm. We live in South Carolina, and Brittany and Mark and them live in Virginia, and they had worse rain than what we had, although we do have some dark clouds in the sky. We had rain, but it wasn't anything like we have had in the past, and the winds weren't terrible. It wasn't what we thought it was going to be. We're still praying for North Carolina. Let me tell you, they are hammered. Even Interstate 40 is flooded. Through where my husband works, a lot of them had to go to North Carolina for the relief efforts, and they have sent back videos, and it's devastating, y'all. Okay, so time to slow down because this is the chicken zone. I have not been able to do as many videos as I would have liked because of school and cleaning and cooking, just daily life. And so I hate that, but you know, life is life. It has to come first. And so tomorrow I plan on doing some freezer cooking for breakfasts. So that will be in the freezer for us to heat up in the mornings or lay out the night before or whatever. And serve it with just some quick scrambled eggs and fruit. But I plan on working on that tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow's project. So it'll be a full day. We'll have our cleaning, we'll have our school, I'll do that, plus whatever we're going to have for supper tomorrow night. I need to look on the menu and see what that is. And then we'll have church tomorrow night because it's Wednesday. The budget is out the window this month because of us having to buy a whole lot of stuff for the hurricane. But with that being said, as far as the budget goes, I am upping it to $550 a month because it's just crazy to try to do anything different. Because one month it's $475 and then the next month it might be $575. So I think $550 is a good middle ground considering that's probably what our average has been being. So that's what I'm going to do with that. And just quit torturing myself and feeling like a loser just because I can't make such an ultra low budget for such a big family. And we feed a lot of people besides what's in our immediate family all the time. Seems like each week we're sharing, and I love it. I told James, as far as the storm efforts goes, if I could go and cook in a cafeteria just to feed the people during a hurricane like that, I think I would be totally in my zone. I would love it. So who knows what one day might hold for me if the Lord keeps me here on this earth long enough for something like that. We'll see what happens. Now, this is the funny thing. I have not, until today, I have not weighed on the scale for almost 4 weeks, about 3 to 4 weeks. And I got on today, I just hopped on like a crazy person. When I had resolved to myself I wasn't going to weigh the whole month of September. And I did get on today, the 18th. Don't plan on getting on again, at least until October 1st, and then I might weigh myself once a month. Who knows, I might wait even longer. But considering my current situation at this time of the month, I am doing just fine. I have probably lost a pound or two, if not stayed the same. At the very worst, stayed the same. Amazing, right? So I have been torturing myself by weighing myself every day, if not multiple times a day. And even with all of the hurricane snacking we've done and everything I've been cooking and going crazy with, I'm not any worse off than I was to start with. I might even be a little bit better off. So, what have I been doing? Well, I've been eating, splurging here and there. I do keep in mind the Weight Watchers guidelines about what the 0-point food list is. And I keep in mind what a few allowances of starches and carbs, because I am a carb consumer. That's not changing. And so, but besides that, nothing. I did not drink any Diet Colas until last week. And then I have had 7 in the past week after being off a few weeks. But they were good. And so I'm gonna just continue doing that because I lost like 14 or 15 pounds with Weight Watchers, and then I gained like 12. So basically, back 12 back, and so basically I'm back to square one after all of that. So what's the point? Sometimes I wonder. I mean, I want to be successful at it, but if I'm going to play around until I mean business, I'm just not going to weigh. I'm also doing T-TAP. I'm trying to stick to 4 days a week, sometimes more, sometimes less. And the video I'm doing is I think it's called the Basic Workout Plus video. And it's not meant for weight loss, and it's not meant for weight loss, but you can lose inches with it, and I have lost a few inches with it. I'm just going to worry mainly more about the inches and just weigh periodically because I think I'm better off that way. But Basic Workout Plus is a video that, number one, helps with your body alignment. Number two, it also, which, like what a chiropractor would do. And number two, it helps to pump the lymphatic system, of which helps to get rid of all of the toxins in your body and if you have any swelling in your system. And I have listened to her, I need to give that to my friend. Okay. I have listened to her seminar quite a few times, and with my experience and things that have happened in the past with my family and friends and everything that I keep cataloged in my brain about things that have happened in life with people that I know and love, it makes total sense, everything that she says. Especially when it comes to edema. My mom passed away of edema in her face and neck. She basically is asphyxiated. She smothered to death, basically. Everything shut up. And I tried helping her by telling her exercises that she could do because she resisted going to physical therapy. And I just wish and prayed that she would have done that more and tried with that more, but she didn't. So anyway, but I know through personal experience also that these exercises can work. So that's what I've been doing as far as exercise. I don't do as much walking in the summertime. I was going to when they would cut the back field behind our house, but they didn't because the man who used to cut the back field passed away this spring. So it's a snake pit back there. I know it is. We've had 2 snakes that I have seen outside in our yard, and they came from that back field. So no, I'm not walking back there until it's cut. But this winter, if nothing else, the field will die off, and hopefully I can get back there and walk again. We have been in the pool quite a bit, so that's been nice. I'm sorry about the lighting. I'm just talking to you like a friend, okay? But, so, yeah, that's where I'm at with everything. We're doing school. Everything's going great with that. I am so thankful for the curriculum that we are using. I cannot tell you how much I could sing the praises of that curriculum. It's been fabulous. So I am doing a Bible study where you can read through the Bible throughout the school year, and it's only Monday through Friday, which I do my Jesus Calling book, and I also have a book called Breakfast with God that I also do, because it goes pretty fast, but then again it's sort of slow because I'm used to reading so much faster scripture. So I am here, so I am going to let you go, and that's a little catch up for you. That's everything I think that's happening in our family in a nutshell. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.